Good Number 2 is a comedy podcast. Please don't take anything that we say as advice or fact. Also, this show contains explicit language. We had a training at work yesterday, and it was by the CEO of our company.
Oh, shit.
And he was giving us a training.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to go into too many details, but at one point he said, you need to,
I love this. This is so.
he said, you need to become the Joker. He said it seriously. He was talking about like giving it 110%.
Oh, that's what the Joker's known for.
Well, he was saying Heath Ledger was method acting so hard he died when he
that's
was the
what
Joker.
you need to do?
Yeah, and I was
oh
like,
my god, where are we?
this is unhinged.
I'm not giving. How much would you give? In a hypothetical job,
Percentage-wise?
not the current job you have now. If you had a hypothetical job where you had to deal with, I don't know, like video, and you had to facilitate video recording.
Mm-hmm. What percentage would I give
Would
it?
you give?
I wish the answer was like 40,
Mm-hmm.
but the answer is like 80.
Really?
Yeah.
You realistically do 80?
It sucks.
You got to bring those numbers down.
I know.
You gotta
I'm
be
trying. I'm
at
really
least
trying.
Less productive.
I'm trying to bring the numbers way down because it's not good.
Speaking of numbers, welcome to Good Number 2, the only podcast. Follow us on social media.
Oh my god,
Are we
we're
doing this
3
now?
minutes in.
This is a short episode. We're already halfway through.
No.
Yeah, you did message me being like, I got a lot to say.
Yeah, I got a lot to
shit.
say. I was thinking about like politics and like it's hey,
Jamie, pull that up.
yesterday was International Women's Day.
Oh shit.
So
That
you
must've been
better
really hard
have
for
told
you.
the women in your life that it was International Women's Day.
I don't think I did, but I think I generally, was the same level of nice I always am. Because
Okay.
it may have slipped my mind that it was International Women's Day.
You're telling me you don't have I had 6 alarms. I had a calendar on my wall with a date circled in red marker. I said International Women's Day. I told my girlfriend that it was International Women's Day because she didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't need to know.
There was
I told her. Hang on. I told her.
Oh,
I told her.
She needed to know.
She needed to know. And she sent me, I'm going to show you the picture. She sent me this. It's a Facebook Marketplace listing titled Vintage Lion Embossed Cookie Jar Animal Face Biscuit Jar Japan Ceramic Lidded Treat Jar.
what is it?
It's Vintage Lion Embossed Cookie Jar Animal Face Biscuit Jar Japan Ceramic Lidded Treat Jar.
Okay.
You see
so
him?
It's like a
See his face?
yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like he has his hands up. We should put that up on our Instagram.
Yeah.
Because our only post on Instagram can't be what it is right now.
It
We
can
need
be.
to up it.
It
We need to
can
up
be.
those
For the right
numbers.
price, it can be.
Yeah, for the right price. If you subscribe to the newest, I'm bringing this one back, our newest Patreon tier, which is $1,000 a month, you get the unlocked feet pics. I know there's one person who's really going to be into it.
Yeah. It's actually cheaper to buy pics of my asshole if you look back at the amounts that we asked for things. I think it was like $250 for my asshole.
It's all been monetized, baby. It's all up there. Fingalsworth got it all taken care of. It's all.
I thought you were going to say Fingalsworth had his asshole up there.
No, he's got it all taken care of. It's all a standardized price now, baby. We're floating in the money.
I did have something I wanted to talk about, something very specific.
What's up?
I wanted to talk about my Friday night that I had
Oh,
last Friday.
night.
Yeah, we danced on tabletops.
I forgot how that song goes. No, that's enough. We're stopping at Katy Perry's At Our Doorstep. Knock, knock, knock.
What was I saying? Friday. So I'm not. You know me.
Yeah.
You know how I am.
Yeah.
Normal Friday night. I'm inside
Mm-hmm.
at my home, chilling, eating lasagna,
watching anime.
No.
Watching Love Island.
Yes, watching Love Island.
Not watching Bridgerton.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's me on a Friday night.
Yeah.
But last Friday night.
Mhm.
Yeah, we did. Last Friday night,
Yeah.
I had some coworkers of mine were saying, "Oh, let's go. We'll go get a drink, and we'll all be friends and do it at this things." Right?
Yeah. Are
Well-
you working? Do you work with Bill Cosby?
yes, I do.
You can't work
And
with that. You
Bill
need to
Cosby-
cut ties
Bill Cosby
immediately.
says, "You need to be the Joker. You need to turn into the Joker." But we went out for some drinks at
Yeah.
a place near the office,
Okay.
and I, for the first time in my life, I did a shot
Of what?
of I'll tell you. There was options. There was a whole shot menu, and one of my coworkers was like, "Oh, we should all do shots," and I was like, "Oh, I don't know about that." And then they were reading through the different types of shots, and they were like, "There's something called the polar bear shot,
Oh, that's so
which
good.
was it was mint and it was like creme de menthe and
Curacao or something.
creme de cacao. It was like mint chocolate.
Yeah.
And then there was a porn star shot.
That's also really good.
There was a couple.
Have you tried? Wait, can I guess which one you had?
Go ahead.
You had a B-52.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, never mind.
What's that?
It's.
that the
I thought
band?
you'd be. You can't keep doing this. We cannot get.
It's just a playlist.
We're gonna
now.
risk getting sued. It's like two different coffee liquors and liqueurs. I think it's liqueurs, but with whipped cream. It's really good. I think
well.
that would be right up your alley.
Until the whipped cream.
Really?
'Cause
You're
I
not into
can't-
whipped cream?
Well, I can't.
Oh, that's true.
It's made of dairy.
Someone could just spit in it
Yeah.
with the same effect.
Yeah. But no, I didn't. So all of my coworkers were like, "Oh, we should do the polar bear. We should do the porn star. We should do the porn star polar bear, or whatever." And then one of my other coworkers was like going through the rest of the menu, and I was like, "I've never actually done a shot before," and he was like,
What?
Everybody
and
shit
the whole
their
bar.
pants.
The whole bar was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, everybody, stop! Do you
Somebody
know?
pulled a gun on me. They're like, "Get down!" No,
Open your fucking mouth."
so I said that, and it
Yeah.
like sent a shockwave through everybody that was there, and they were like, "You never did a fucking shot."
Yeah.
And I said, "I don't know. I didn't go to parties in high school. You know." And so what we decided was Jameson.
Okay.
Just Jameson.
Just plain Jameson.
Yeah, because
Oh no.
the thought process, and I was the main champion of this. I was
Okay.
like, if I'm gonna do my first shot,
Yeah.
it's not gonna be some fucking dipsy doodle porn
Okay.
star.
All right.
I was like, I want to
Yeah.
do a shot. If I'm gonna do a shot, I'm gonna do a shot. I'm not gonna do sugar with like a touch of alcohol in it,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Fair enough.
So we got a round of shots of Jameson for the table, and everybody knocked one back, and I took it like a champ.
Yeah.
I went, gulp, and it was
Yeah.
gone, and I was like, "Yep,
Yeah.
that's a shot."
you get fucked up.
Okay. The first 30 seconds I was fine,
Okay. Okay.
and then like a minute and a half later, I was like, there's some things
Something's
moving
different.
around
Oh no.
down there. So I was like, I'm just gonna stand up. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna, change the elevation a little bit. So
That's
I was
the-
standing there leaning on the table, and I was like, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, I'm gonna take a little trip
Oh no.
to the bathroom. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Uh huh.
So I went into the bathroom.
They were all so worried about you. I bet they're
Yeah.
like, "Did we kill
First
this kid?"
shot. No. So I went into the bathroom. Immediately started sweating. I was like, it was like when I was out there, I could keep my composure, and I got in the bathroom. I was like,
Mom, come
Pick me up.
Come pick me up.
so I was in there.
Doing shots of Jameson.
Yeah, I was in there fighting my demons.
Yeah.
I took my hat off. I was
Do you have
like,
to did you just get really warm?
I was just like, something's going on, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to contain it. So I was in
the
there for,
beast was
like-
coming.
Yeah, I was turning into Jekyll or
Oh,
Hyde, which
no,
is
it's-
the evil one.
Doc-
Hyde. It's Dr. Jekyll.
Dr. Jekyll.
I was
Mr.
turning
Hyde.
into Hyde, and I was in there, and I was like, all of my mental power. I was
Yeah.
like focusing, and I was like, you do not.
do not what?
You do not. I was like, do not let yourself puke on your first shot.
Oh.
You dumb piece of shit.
Oh no.
So the other thing that compounded it is that I had a burrito for lunch that was awful, and that was sitting like awful in there. And I was like, let's put a shot on there. So I was in the bathroom. I was fighting my demons in there for like 5 minutes. One of my coworkers came in. He was like, "Hey, Peter, are you good in here?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, I just need a bit."
Yeah.
He was like, "Okay." And he left. And I pulled it back together, took some breaths,
Okay.
and I came back out.
Like a champion. You had a hero's journey.
I had a hero's journey. I thought I was this close. I was
Yeah.
like, it's almost, but yeah,
It's almost puke o'clock.
it's almost, yes. The clock was striking.
Puke 30.
Puke 30. But no, I pulled through, and that was my first shot.
That's crazy. Did you take more?
No.
What? You should have done more. They get easier.
What do you mean?
They get easier. They're it's so much fun to do. Also, you should have totally done one of the flavored shots because it's cool. I think it's cool. Like your first shot, if you're like having it when you're like super young or something, it's fine if it's just some shitty like shelf liquor. You just like take a shot. It's fine. When you're older, your tastes are a little more refined. It's a little bit harder.
So you can have the fruit juice?
No, it's I don't know. It's like if you're gonna take a shot, you gotta take a shot of like a really good alcohol. Like Jameson's okay,
Uh-huh.
but you gotta take like really good. I don't know what really good whiskey is. I don't know, like cow piss whiskey or something.
Cow
Like
piss?
Cow piss whiskey.
Cow
I
piss
just made
whiskey.
that But like the highest grade of whiskey, like taking a shot of that when you're older, I think that's pretty fun. But like if you're trying to have a first shot experience, you should have done the porn star or the polar bear. The porn star is fun because the way you drink it is that you're supposed to take your whole mouth and put it around the
Oh, and
glass
then-
and pick it up with your mouth.
Yeah,
and
I thought you were
let it
going to say
all-
you're supposed to take all your clothes off and somebody films you.
yeah, while you take the shot. That's true. You can take it both ways.
No, the polar bear... the polar bear is like right up my alley. I love
Okay.
mint chocolate.
Yeah.
I would like fuck up some mint chocolate, like the After Eights. and,
Oh,
like,
yeah?
mint chocolate bars. But yeah, I don't know. It felt like cheating to, and like the only drink I really like is an old fashioned, and those have.
you tried a Moscow
whiskey.
Mule?
I've had a Moscow Mule.
Those are delicious.
They're all right.
They're okay.
They're all right.
Man, I can't believe that you're saying that since we're recording and coming to you live from Moscow, baby. Yeah, tensions are a little high here, but we're trying to, keep our heads down and not be seen by anyone.
That was way too loud.
Shit, they're here. Katy Perry told them where we are.
The second part of this story is I don't know if you remember what the weather was like on Friday
It was
night.
terrible, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
In
Moscow.
yeah, real bad.
So I left that bar, and I got on. I was waiting for a streetcar,
Okay.
and it was a snowstorm.
Oh yeah.
and thunder and lightning.
Yeah, I saw videos of that.
It was a thunder snow. So I had just taken my first shot. I was waiting for the streetcar. There was thunder snow.
Were you alone?
I was like, I was alone.
Oh,
I was like,
no.
the world is ending. I got on the streetcar,
Yeah.
and when I got on it, like all of the people in the streetcar were in the front half.
Okay.
I was like, that's weird.
Ooh.
So I got on, and then as soon as
A
I stepped
mystery.
on, a wave of scent
Oh,
hit me.
Was it like body odor?
It was poop.
Ugh, poop
There was
smell.
a person on the back. I assume they were homeless who had shit themselves on the streetcar getting out of the snow. And the whole back half of the streetcar was like noxious. And I was already like, I was like still a little shaky, and I was like, I need to get to the front half of the streetcar.
You were being tested by God.
God, he was
himself.
like, I will smite you with thunder, snow, and
Oh.
shit.
You know what? That's more eventful than what I had to do, which was just shovel a whole fuck ton.
Yeah.
It was painful. It was actually kind of crazy. It was like it came up in like 2 hours. It was a pile of snow.
Yeah.
was
Well, Moscow is famous for its snow
Snow and
thunderstorms.
yeah, and bad things. And I had a more pleasant experience, I think, last week
Last
compared
Friday
to
night.
God fucking damn it. Actually, it was this week. While you were probably recovering from your shot, you had to take a couple days.
Oh yeah, it took me a full. I'm still not back.
I could tell. I was like,
been 6
his
days.
eyes were a little wonky when I saw you today. Yeah, so I got a new tattoo. Got a new tattoo.
tattoo.
New tattoo.
I got a new tattoo
Yeah.
of the Big Ben on my fucking willy. I got the Big Ben, and when he chimes, I get an orgasm.
Oh God, how do you set that up? I want to know.
It's a surgery.
I went to Dumbledore.
I put a vibrator in my ass.
Ew.
And it syncs up with Big Ben.
Is
on
it
my
supposed to go
willy.
there?
Vibrator.
Yeah, because I
You ever
imagine
seen
the
that video
wands,
that's
the
like
magic wands.
objects I've shoved up my ass?
No!
You've never seen that?
I'm not on that side
Oh
of
my
Pornhub,
god,
man.
hang on. No. Before you talk about your tattoo, I'm
Are we-
pulling this up.
Okay, I don't know.
This
This
is
is really
classic
good
internet.
content
Objects
for
I have shoved
our
up.
audio medium.
I'm
have-
going to play it into the microphone so the
Oh my
audience can
God.
hear it. I've watched this video before.
Objects that I've shoved up my ass. Vibrators. Dildos.
Okay.
hmm
Pens.
Pens.
Pencils.
Oh no.
Coins.
Oh.
It continues. I don't need to play
Okay.
the.
I mean, we could just have that.
I can have it
be the
playing in the
episode.
background.
Broomstick handle.
All right, that's it. Done. We're done.
So
Done. End the
that's-
podcast
yes.
right here.
Vibrators do go up your arse.
I've got. I
Confirmed.
should. This all started because I decided to do a stupid fucking British accent when I said
Yeah.
tattoo.
Tattoo.
This is my fault. I did this to myself.
No, it's actually quite a nice tattoo. It's
Thank you,
it's
thank
a swastika and it's
Right in the middle of me
my
forehead.
on me forehead.
I really liked that movie, American History X.
Yes,
I thought
I
Edward
wish I
Norton
was
was a
him.
great person
He's
in
a
that
role
movie.
model. I love the way he curb stomps. It's revolutionary.
Yeah, but
What did you actually get? Tell the people.
I got a Black Panther on the back of my arm.
Can you say that into the microphone?
I was looking at it. I got a Black Panther on the back of my arm, and it's kind of cool. I liked it. I've wanted something like this for a long time. The original idea was a little more complicated because it was going to involve two heads on the panther and like it's going to be a whole thing. But I brought it up to the artist and she was very nice.
She's
Shout
like,
out.
first of all, you're fucking stupid.
She's
Second
like,
of all,
you're an idiot. Check out, I'll plug her, Lazy Daisy Tattoos at Gmail. Not Gmail. I mean, it is that, but
but
no,
it's
no.
Instagram.
At Instagram, at her, sorry, I'm very old, Lazy Daisy Tattoo. She did a great job. I'm still healing. It's sore. It feels rough. But it was good. The only thing of note that happened while I was there was while I was down getting a tattoo. I was there with my friend, and we were just talking. And as we're talking, this lady comes into the shop, and it's like this middle-aged woman. She's like, "Hey, do you guys do? Is someone here right now?" They were like, "Yeah. Oh, like, are you free? Yeah, sure. I have like." 45 minutes until my next appointment. So I wanted to get a tattoo. Yeah. And then she pulls out her phone and she's like, "Can I get something like this?" And then she puts the phone in the guy's face. And he's like, "Oh, just like some simple lettering. That's totally fine. That can be done." She's like, "Okay, how much?" He's like, maybe like $120 for that, which I thought was a reasonable price.
Yeah. Just like a letter word
just
saying, yeah.
And she was like, "Okay, what if I get it smaller? Would it be cheaper?" He's like, "I mean, you couldn't get it much smaller than that. Then you can't read what it says."
Uh-huh.
She's like, "Oh, okay. But if I got it smaller, would it be cheaper?" I was like $80. And then she stood there, and me and my friend looked at each other, just cringing to each other, like internally, watching this woman haggle at a tattoo shop. Also, if you're going to a tattoo
Yes.
shop, don't fucking haggle.
Yes.
Just don't do it. It's bad manners.
It's bad manners, yes. It's bad manners to show up and just be like, do this
Yeah.
now. Like, if you have a specific request, make an appointment.
Yeah, and
If
also,
you're just
like you
showing
can
up-
also do a walk-in. That's fine.
Yeah.
But just like treat the person with some respect.
Yeah.
And
A lot of places have minimums. They're like, it can't be less than 120 or whatever.
yeah, and I
Which is
think
totally fair.
120 for something that's potentially going to be on your skin for the rest of your
Uh-huh.
life. I think that's a perfectly fine price. And if that's too much, maybe save up.
Maybe
and
it's
go
not time
later.
for you to have a tattoo yet.
Yeah, like I say, as I spent $500
Yeah.
on this thing.
Well, it's different because you're you and she's a
She's
woman.
Happy International
Sorry,
Women's Day.
International
Welcome to Good Number
Women's Day.
2, the only podcast that. Speaking of Good Number 2, the only podcast, we should plug our socials.
Oh my god, you've just been
shoot.
waiting.
I've been
now. You've been.
locked
You know what?
and
I'm
loaded.
going to tell you. You're way early.
I'm way early.
You're 10 minutes early.
Oh my god. Okay. You know
You
what?
need to. You started 4 minutes in.
Mhm.
You know what? Do it. Do it. See if I care. See if I give a fuck.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna sit here. I'm just gonna listen.
Okay, it's okay. We can spread it out. Okay. Good Number 2. Check out our podcast on Spotify at Good Number
They're
2.
currently listening to.
You
the
never. They could be
podcast.
on our YouTube
I
channel
don't- I don't
at
care.
Good Number 2
If they're
on
listening to it, they're
YouTube.com.
listening to it.
Then you can also feel free to follow us on Instagram at Good Number 2 Pod. Right? You're not answering. I give the wrong. I have to look at our Instagram. Oh no, I don't have my phone. Fuck. No mouth noises. Mouth noises not allowed. Oh my god. I don't even fucking follow our page.
that bomb's fucking ripped the fucking bomb.
God damn, we need to have a performance review right now.
Yeah, and I'd say you're fucking stupid.
Whoa, you're still drunk.
No, you're
That
fucking-
Jameson's still hitting you.
What do you think I just did in the bong? I put Jameson. I put fucking Jameson in the bong water, bro. I put fucking Jameson in it.
Check us out at Good Number 2 Podcast. Good Number 2, the number 2 on Instagram. And then follow us on Twitter at Good Number 2 Pod. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Did you get?
And don't forget.
No, we can't keep doing this.
What?
This bit. We need a new bit. We can't just say, "Don't forget."
Don't forget.
Don't forget.
Hey, I think we're doing the world a service.
Don't forget.
Don't
I think we should
forget.
change it to from "Don't forget" to "Never forget."
Never forget.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't never. What do you never forget? It's subjective for the listener.
Nobody's
That-
ever used the slogan "Never forget" for anything before.
That is new and original. Okay, Good Number 2.
Never forget.
Yeah, we've both had some like big life changes. You moved. You got a new
did.
mansion.
I did,
Now you are
actually, yeah.
living by the beach.
Yeah, the beaches of Moscow. I bought a house on Moscow Beach, and I have 13 bedrooms. I have 8 bathrooms.
Wow.
I have a
little small.
an indoor.
Are times tough right now?
Yeah, I was trying to save a little. I was hoping you wouldn't bring it up. I was trying to save a little bit of money.
I'm sorry.
I almost signed for a place that had 26 bedrooms.
Okay, that's a
and
respectable.
800 bathrooms.
Wow.
Yeah.
Never.
Every 5 steps you could take a
Your
shit
coworkers would
anywhere you
never
want.
find you in there.
No.
Which bathroom were you in?
Anywhere. I'm throwing up Jameson in any one of these bathrooms. You don't know. Shout out to Jameson.
Shout out Jameson
My
whiskey.
favorite whiskey.
Notoriously great to take shots of.
Beautiful, delicious, fantastic.
You do have to try tequila though. If and when we go out drinking again, we're trying a shot of tequila and we're doing it with lime and salt, and it'll be great
What's the point of that?
because it's delicious.
Why can't I just go? Whoop? Why do I need to go?
With the lime and salt. Well, it's like it's because tequila by itself, like a shot of tequila by
Yeah.
itself, is rough, and
Uh-huh.
it sometimes leaves the aftertaste. Sometimes it always leaves the aftertaste of vomit in there. If it's
Sometimes,
bad, tequila.
always, every time.
If it's bad tequila, it does.
Well, I would
So,
hope if you're showing me shots of tequila that they would be good tequila.
I will try. I mean,
It's not gonna be like
depends.
Tito's or whatever the fuck.
It depends on what the fucking bar has, man. I'm not gonna buy like
I
top
want
shelf.
top shelf.
We're not
I
buying
want-
Patron
I
for
want the
you.
one with worms in it.
Oh man,
You know, the tequila that's got worms in it.
I'm gonna have to book another flight.
We're gonna go to the agave plants ourselves. We're gonna suck them dry.
right
We're gonna-
there. I think that might kill us.
No agave. You can eat agave all the time. All
Is
the
it
time.
just like a fruit?
It's like a plant. It's like aloe.
Oh, okay.
Aloe.
I'd be eating aloe still.
Yeah.
I'd be eating sticks of aloe. It helps my tum tum.
Does it?
No, I don't drink it. I mean, I don't consume aloe vera, but I wonder what it would do to my tum tum if I were to.
Well, you can buy the drinks with it. There's the drinks with the aloe
I don't
chunks.
trust it. I did love those. You know, I know what you're talking about. I used to get them all the time.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much aloe is in that shit. I actually have an aloe vera plant
You
in
can
this
suck
house
it right.
somewhere.
Suck that boy.
Suck me. What do you want to?
You can suck that right now.
Okay.
Suck it
All
dry.
right, you want to cut out that
No,
one
I'm
word?
keeping that. Suck that boy.
Oh no! The
Okay, clip this. Suck that boy. Anyways, I'm gonna pull up the random word generator. randomwordgenerator.com. Did I have anything else I wanted to talk about for?
You did say you have a lot to say, and all you told me is that you
Oh.
got fucked up and got scared and smelled shit in the street car.
Yeah, that was yeah. The only other thing that I have written down
Mhm.
is that I was also that night I was talking about celebrities I would spit on if I saw them in real life.
Whoa. Okay.
This was all spurred from a conversation about the Mario movie.
Oh.
And someone was like, "Are you gonna go see the Mario movie?" And I was like, "No, because Chris Pratt's in it. And if I saw him in real life, I'd fucking spit on his face."
Why?
I hate that guy.
Okay.
Guy sucks.
He was good. You know what? I did watch. I've watched Parks and Rec twice now. He was
That was his only good performance.
first time I ever watched it. I hated him in Parks and Rec. I was like, this is not funny at all. This fucking sucks.
And then you were like, "I am him." Actually,
I'm like, wow, I want that hat. And then then I watched it the second time. I was like, wow, he's actually really funny in that.
but then every single role since actually, you
But
know
now
what?
he's Mario. He's one of
Chris-
the Mario brothers.
Chris Pratt.
Crisp Rat.
Oh, great joke. You know what's funnier?
What?
Just saying his name, Chris Pratt. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, Chris Pratt. I don't know.
Chris Pratt, IMDb. My internet's not working.
It looks like you have network connectivity.
Oh,
problems.
that's a joke from Parks and Rec.
Ah, that's
Wow.
what we call a callback. 15 years.
Chris Pratt, IMDb. Why is it not loading? Why is my internet broken?
I only know him from the Marvel movies, Parks and Rec.
Okay, we'll go through it.
Oh, you know what else he's in? He's in that Edward Norton film, American History X.
Is he in that?
No, he's not. He's in, Wanted? Oh, it's not Edward Norton. What's his name? James McAvoy. James McAvoy movie, Wanted. Have you seen it? It's got Angelina Jolie. It's like a random thriller from like the 2010s. It's a pretty cool movie. It's like really like it's so much, but it's very intense. But it's got some cool concepts, and there was some cool stuff. And Morgan Freeman's in that movie too. But Chris Pratt plays some guy who
Exactly. So you don't have to say anything else. He always just plays some guy.
other than when he's playing Star-Lord, the Lord of Stars.
No, even Star-Lord is just some guy. But he's like a wisecracking some guy. This is my problem.
He's the Ryan Reynolds
of some guys.
so he's another Ryan Reynolds type,
yes.
but
worse.
but worse.
He was in the Lego movie.
Oh, he was great in that.
No,
he was
played,
Emmett,
You know who he played?
the main character.
The most boring guy.
but he was the main character.
The whole point of him is that he's a nobody.
Oh, okay.
And Chris Pratt is the perfect voice
The
for him.
thread. But
Yes.
Mario's not a fucking no. Who would you cast as Mario?
The guy who does the voice of Mario.
Oh, the dude. Oh, that's true.
What do you mean?
No, fucking Nintendo.
It's a larger
Nintendo got a
problem.
chokehold on that motherfucker.
It's a-
like, no, you're not going
Do you
anywhere.
think? What do you mean? Do you think Nintendo didn't sign
Oh,
off
that's
on
true.
the Mario?
That's, no,
the
they're like, we
fucking
only want
Mario
you for the
movie?
games. They're like, the fucking studio's gonna steal your voice and synthesize Mario.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I can think of is that he is too old. Charles Martinet is too
Yeah.
old. But the problem is, it's a bigger issue in Hollywood, and Chris Pratt is my scapegoat for this. Of real voice actors being beaten out for roles by fucking stupid A-list bullshit garbage actors.
It's a goddamn travesty.
It is a goddamn travesty. There's a billion voice actors that are out there that they could have picked. They could have picked, what's his name, Matt Mercer to be Mario. He's like
Matt Mercer is
Mario. He's like, well,
it's high.
it's high noon and I'm Mario.
I thought Charlie Day was a pretty good.
He's Luigi. No,
Yeah.
there's some good, like if you're gonna make a cast of non-voice actors, at least make them good picks. That's my fucking problem. Chris
like
Pratt's
the fucking like the fish movie. What was it? Sexy
Shark Tale.
Was it Shark Tale?
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie, sexy fish.
I don't think it
Sexy
was
fish.
It wasn't Angelina Jolie, but she looked like Angelina Jolie.
No, it was her. She
The
voiced
voice,
the
no,
fish.
the voice was not Angelina Jolie.
Dude, look it up.
In Shark Tale, You
Well,
think
it was
Shark
one of the
Tale-
fish movies, dude, for sure. It was a fish movie.
Are you like torrenting an entire library right now or
What are
something?
you talking about?
Your internet is so slow. I don't know what's going on.
Here, let me look it
Okay.
up. My internet's working fine on my telephone. On my rectangle.
On my rectangle. Okay. Will Smith was the main fish.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, dude. Robert
What?
De Niro, Jack Black, Martin Scorsese.
How did they get this cast?
This is a fucking money laundering scam. For
Michael
sure.
Imperioli.
Oh my god.
How did they get this cast? For Shark Tale.
It was a fucking piece of master cinema, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Christina Aguilera was in it too.
And it has a 6 out of 10 on IMDb.
Yeah, I
and
gotta watch
has that
Shark Tale
cast.
tonight. I was thinking of watching Everything Everywhere All at Once.
But instead, I'll watch Shark Tale.
Shark Tale.
I had the Shark Tale soundtrack on CD when I was a kid.
Next to your Jesus Freak CDs.
Yeah, no, my Christian rock compilation, and then Shark Tale soundtrack. on
OST.
CD. It was a pretty good soundtrack. I'm gonna look it
Abridged.
up. Shark Tale soundtrack. There was one song on there that I listened to all the time. I would love to know, but your internet's not working.
Engaging. See, my internet's working just fine. I think it might be the parental contours.
The parental controls.
Parental controls that I installed.
Yeah,
This-
there's a song with Justin Timberlake and Timbaland that's really good on
Really?
on the Shark Tale soundtrack.
Yeah, we gotta post. This is what the cat. Okay, our post needs to be that jar, and then the caption needs to be a link to that song from Shark Tale.
Yeah. I like it.
We're making the sausage right now. You're learning how the sausage is made, and this is how you make cool and engaging social media posts, folks. And that's why we are an educational podcast. Don't forget,
Yesterday,
and never forget.
I learned that if you
If you look at the sun too long,
you get heart
disease.
disease.
And that's really hard to beat.
I'm cutting that out. That's not staying in. Okay.
Heart disease.
Heart disease is not staying in.
Heart disease. It's to say it's the hardest one to beat. That's why they call it that.
Whoa.
Whoa! Your phone just went off.
That's very topical.
Okay.
Anchor.
Oh,
This is breaking news. Anchor, the service that we use to distribute our podcast,
This
has
dropped us.
changed their name to,
Were they-
to Spotify for podcasters.
You're fucking with me.
Anchor is now Spotify for podcasters.
That's what they're called,
Well, they have Spotify for musicians.
and it's by the same company.
Spotify.
So Spotify owns Anchor.
Spotify has owned Anchor for a while.
Oh, okay. So they just did a shitty name change.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, dude. How are people gonna find us? They go to our Anchor page, and then they click the individual RSS feed to get to the YouTube video.
Well, I think it's still going to be called Anchor. Like the domain is still going to be Anchor.
Can you imagine writing anchor.com and then a page Spotify for podcasters?
Yeah,
opens up.
anchor.spotify for podcasters.listen.com/good_2/feed/ARM65-4.
I'm so sorry for all our high tier subscribers who have to go into.
Bangles got the URL tattooed on his butt.
Bangles has to now change the URL. Have you thought about that?
Yeah.
We gotta have to break the news to Bangles.
Bangles, maybe we don't tell him.
But you see, Bangles does a lot of shoots, and then our podcast gets out there because Bangles is showing his ass.
That's true.
everywhere.
Bangles does have an ass to remember. And
Yeah.
if we put our, we do pay him a healthy stipend.
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 It's stipend.
It depends. Okay, I have the random word
We're
generator.
fucking cracked. All right.
The two words. There's three words here. I'm gonna read two of them.
Okay. 2 words?
Yep.
Okay.
Hot
Hot
dog,
hot dog.
and then copyright.
Hot dog copyright?
Yeah. We don't really need to go anywhere with that. I just wanted to like put those words out into
Hot dog copyright.
Yeah.
I wonder who owns it.
Is
We
there
have-
a copyright on hot dogs? Now we wait.
I can look it up as well with my rectangle.
You cannot trademark hot dog.
Mhm.
You could trademark, this is their example, Big Cheesy New Yorker as a hot dog brand.
Oh, but not the
Not
idea.
the word
but yeah,
hot dog.
you can't like
Hot dog on a stick is
Ah.
trademarked because it's a
Interesting.
brand. Is Snoop Dogg getting into hot dogs? His attorneys applied to trademark Snoop Dogs for sale.
Have they been approved for sale?
This is January 2022. So,
Okay. I wonder where he's at. I'm just gonna call him up real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello, Snoop Dogg. Yes, sir. How's life? Oh yeah, I know how that is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I was just looking up. I was looking up hot dogs. You know how I do. And I found that your company or your people had decided to kind of was that word trademark?
Trademark.
Snoop Dogs. Okay, he hung up.
We're gonna generate some new ones.
Float right past that.
Corpse fraud. That's interesting. Whoa! I did. That was corpse fraud,
Okay.
and then I hit it again, and it came up with oral pleasure.
Whoa! The computer trying to fuck. Your MacBook's like, hey,
Hot
what's
dog,
up?
oral pleasure.
Hot dog. We got hot dog, oral pleasure, and corpse. What was it? Corpse bride.
There's something's wrong today.
Something's wrong?
Something's wrong.
Is it horny?
No, it's not horny, but this word is spelled wrong
Whoa.
on the random word generator. Okay, vegetable,
Uh-huh.
willpower,
Okay.
hypnotize.
Was that spelled wrong?
Hypnotize is spelled Hypnotize. Hypnothize.
Hypnothize.
Hypnothize is pretty is
Hypnothi-
powerful.
Yo,
we could do
honestly,
something with that.
Sometimes when I look at thighs, I'm like, I'm hypnotized. Honestly, I'm not. I mean, that's just. I don't think that's spelled wrong.
That's just the way God
That's just
intended.
the phrase.
Okay, well, let's pretend it's spelled the way that hypnotize is normally spelled.
Mm-hmm.
Vegetable, willpower, hypnotize.
I'm thinking of a supervillain.
See, I love when I say the words, I love leaving like 10 seconds for you to like take it somewhere. Because you're here. I'm here. Go ahead.
I'm thinking of like. I'm thinking of like a vegetable themed supervillain from
Okay.
like it's like a shitty 90s kids cartoon sponsored by like I don't know, Nestle or something.
Well, if the vegetable's the villain, it's
Yeah,
gotta be like
exactly.
Pizza Hut. or
Exactly. So
something.
it's like a Pizza Hut cartoon.
Yeah.
Actually, funny enough, I made a video game like a few years back where the vegetables were the bad guys, and you played as a pizza pocket. So it's basically plugging my video game.
Yes.
Check out Meltdown on. Oh my god.
on the Steam,
No, it's not even on
the
Steam.
Steam store.
It's on like something T. I can't remember. Anyways,
What would the supervillain be called if he was a vegetable supervillain?
Will Powers. That's
There is a superhero called Will Powers, isn't
is
there?
there?
Or it's like a joke from a Will Powers superhero. Isn't it Sky High? Isn't his name
Oh,
Will
that
Powers?
movie. I don't know. I haven't seen that movie it's been fucking years, dude.
Am I crazy?
It's been like 37 years.
Will Stronghold.
That is the name.
Go ahead. Continue.
Anyways, he would just carry around a big two-headed broccoli that's joined at it's like a bow staff. And he grabs it in the middle.
Why wouldn't it be like asparagus or something?
No, because broccoli's cooler. I like broccoli. And he would spin it really fast, and when you spin it really fast, he can enthrall people and make him his vegetable minions. And they go to supermarkets and they destroy all processed foods and keep all the vegetables. And when it's too far and when all the processed foods have been destroyed, the vegetables turn on the fruits themselves. And it's Will Powers that's
You're
behind all
getting
this.
very heated about vegetables.
I'm just into this. Look on the TVs in like 10 years. Maybe there'll be a
Yeah, there'll be
TV show like this.
vegetable villain. What would his catchphrase be? It's like, for healthy. Oh, get your 5 servings a day of justice.
No, he's not doing justice.
Oh, no,
he's doing injustice.
For him, it's justice.
For him, yeah. For his
morality
sick, twisted,
is a gray
yeah,
box.
Joker. Be like the Joker.
The Joker, yeah.
His something with fiber. Something with fiber.
Fiber.
I barely even know.
Fiber, I hardly even know her.
No, it's what's his catchphrase?
This is gonna hurt Sella really bad.
Oh God. Ugh.
Brussels sprouts.
I was gonna say like something when what a cool one-liner could be. He like knocks someone down. He's like, "I'm not gonna kill you, Sprouts honor." And then he walks.
What if he like one of his things is throwing like rotten tomatoes at people,
Okay.
and he's like,
What is it?
I'm really trying. I'm
Okay,
really
no,
trying.
that's fine.
I'm trying to fit like pasta way in there or something. Or
Pasta is not vegetable.
You got me on my tomatoes. The vegetables.
Yeah, that's the one. The vegetables are here. That's the one. Okay,
Yeah.
that's my superhero, Will Powers.
Willpower. Well, now he's a superhero. So
He's a villain. Sorry, he's a villain. Super villain.
I think he's a hero.
No, I take it back.
I think he's a
villain.
hero.
Yeah, he's gonna. Oh yeah, you're aligned.
Yeah.
You'd be part of
I'm
his
one of his
henchman.
I'm one of his henchmen. And
Yeah, you'd be his
I
henchman.
I don't know why I keep setting myself up for a catchphrase when I don't have one.
You gotta deliver. The people want one.
What's it? Carrot. I don't care at all.
Nice.
But how does that fit into? Oh, you could. If you died today, I wouldn't care at all.
Let's leave this topic. What do you think?
Well, what I thought of was a like an infomercial, like a old TV commercial that would play at like 3 a.m.
Okay.
that
Yeah,
would
yeah.
like hypnotize people into eating more vegetables.
Whoa! Like right after what was
Like
it?
The Price is Right ends, and then there's a guy that comes on screen. He's like, "Do you wish you could eat healthier but hate the taste of vegetables? Have you tried every diet but nothing seems to stick?"
How does he know?
Yeah, he knows you.
Mhm.
He's in your brain.
Continue.
Eating
Yeah.
your synapses. He's licking up your cerebrospinal fluid.
Can we? It has to be right after the George Lopez show. At
What's the
3
George,
a.m.
George Lopez?
Was it? Yeah, it was.
What is that?
You don't know George Lopez?
No, I don't know George Lopez. All I watched was Bible show on the Bible channel.
The Bible tells me so. So what is in this? Like, is there subliminal messaging here, or is it just some guy just telling
No,
you?
it's just a guy. He's selling you a set of like VHS tapes
Oh shit!
that
Okay.
you buy, and it's like $49.95 plus shipping and handling or whatever.
Okay.
It's like 5 VHS tapes.
Uh-huh.
And you watch them, and you hypnotize yourself to like vegetables.
Oh, so they're not lying to you. They're telling you this is.
Well, I mean, they are
hypnosis.
lying to you because hypnotism isn't real, but
What?
it's not real.
What are you talking?
It doesn't work.
That's not true.
It's true.
Don't say that.
Hypnotism
Don't
doesn't
say
work.
that. We need to-
It doesn't work.
We need to turn the cameras off.
It doesn't work. It's confirmation bias. and it's.
I've been hypnotized.
Have you?
No, I've not.
Have you?
No, maybe.
Your gaze is hypnotizing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. No, it's not real. Hypnotism's
Yeah.
not real.
So,
Just like all magic.
but
And
magic
and
is real.
And Santa. And wrestling.
And hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer. Tylenol. I learned this one. Tylenol's not real.
What do you mean?
It doesn't do anything.
What are you talking about?
It's the same effectiveness as placebo.
Have you taken ibuprofen? Ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen is more effective than Tylenol, but it makes your stomach mad.
You know it's your kidneys. Fucks up your kidneys.
All of the above. You shouldn't
Really?
take any of them.
Yeah. No medicine. No medicine. You heard it here.
Yes,
first.
and also the vaccine has microchips. Joe Biden put chips in the vaccine.
Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy Joe
Oh my
wants
God.
you to be part of his army.
Yeah.
So he put chips. He put tortilla chips. He put tortilla chips in the vaccine.
Man.
Medicine isn't real.
Speaking of tortilla chips, we're gonna make taquitos today. That's
Oh,
gonna be
okay.
fun. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I made some pho like yesterday. Actually, I finished that up, and I have
That's
all
kind of
this.
fucked up. I'm trying to like make up for all the ones I couldn't come up with.
You're going further down in debt right now. But I have some meat left over from the pho. It's been used up, but I'll use it as filling for some taquitos that I'll make later today. It's gonna be a good time.
They're gonna be fajitos.
Faquito.
It's some meat that you forgot about in the fridge.
It's not even in the fridge.
No, it's out
Well, it's covered up, but it's been out. Maybe I'll throw it
since
out.
yesterday.
Last night, not yesterday morning.
Whoa,
It's not like it's cooked. It's done.
it's worse.
That's worse. Okay, I might throw it out then. It's okay.
You just leaving cooked meat on your counter overnight.
No, it's not on the counter.
Where is it?
It's in the container that it was in, and I closed it up. And you can leave it even if it's like pho. You can leave it.
in the fridge.
No, you don't. You can leave it out for a day.
but
It's
then-
not gonna kill you if you leave it out for a day. It's literally never gonna kill you. If you have cooked it for as long as I did, son, you don't even fucking know. I was over that stove mixing and twirling my fingies for
That doesn't mean
fucking
it doesn't-
hours.
When you get E. coli in 2 days,
I'm not gonna
call
get
me.
E. coli.
Did you take your food handler's?
Certificate?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I wouldn't do it
Have
like
you heard
at a
of the
restaurant.
danger zone?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it at a restaurant, but I'd do it in my own home because I know it's fine and I'd take care of my shit. But if I were to do it at a restaurant, I wouldn't risk it. I'd risk it at my own home though. But yeah, it's like the same thing with like chicken breast. It's like cook it at fucking 165 to make sure all the pathogens are done. But you know what you get when you cook it to 165? Dry fucking chicken. Yes,
Exactly.
sir. So you don't need to cook it that much. You're not gonna die. It's fine. But don't eat raw chicken.
I don't eat
I'm not talking to you.
meat.
I'm talking.
I know, but I'm saying I don't know why I'm trying to be an authority on.
I know.
You know what? Leave
You
your meat out for 2 days.
You don't know how meat works.
See if I give a fuck.
You don't.
I don't give a fuck.
Don't worry about my beef.
I,
Yeah,
we have beef.
we
now.
have beef right now.
Wikipedia.com.
Dot.
Org.
Is it organization?
It's an organization.
Wikipedia.organization.
Oh, they have a bunch of stuff on the homepage that I've never looked at. Today's featured article.
Ooh.
Did you know
Did I know?
on this day?
Mary, did you know?
Mary, did you know that your baby boy suck my balls and penis?
I don't know how that song goes.
I don't know what the next line is. Did you know that during the First Balkan War, the capture of Lemnos by the Greek Navy enabled it to blockade the Dardanelles?
Is this Star Wars?
Did you know that the folk ritual Jai Lang Kung originates from the Chinese practice of spirit basket divination and has been featured in Indonesian horror films? Did you know that? Did you know that? No,
I do
You
not-
didn't.
I do.
and now you do.
I'm so sorry.
I mean,
I feel like that sucks. The Wikipedia, whoever's
Yeah.
curating the Wikipedia articles, bad job.
ooh.
Ooh,
Naka Namerikawa Station.
is it a Japanese train station?
Spot on. How did you know?
Just from the you said stations. That narrowed
and
it
it was
down.
a Japanese word.
And it was a Japanese word. So
The
yeah.
station has one platform
Okay.
with 2 tracks. It's actually kind of quaint. It's like a quaint train station.
Okay, quaint
nice.
quaint station.
Quaint is it when a quaint's coming into the station? It's
No,
kind of nice.
Quaint.
I would hang out at this train
Okay,
station.
so 2 posts going up to our Instagram. This train station that you're looking at right
Uh-huh.
now, and Jar with the link.
Shark Tale,
Shark
Angelina
Tale,
Jolie, Shark Tale. Her name in the
Justin-
movie is Lola, by the way.
Okay. Where have I heard that name before?
Lola, la 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 Lola.
Yeah, I just thought of like Zola, the movie from the Twitter thread. I don't know if you've seen that movie.
Huh?
It's fucking amazing.
Zola?
Zola. It's like, you know that Twitter thread that got really famous a few years back? It's way longer now, but like 6-7 years ago now. It was like this woman posted like a story, like something that happened to her over the weekend where she met with this sex worker, and then her and this other guy who was her quote unquote, pimp was basically taking her to like, it's like, okay, I don't want to spoil it, but check out Zola.
I'm
that
never gonna
movie,
watch this,
That
I'm
movie's
sorry.
great.
But
It's a work of art. It's actually like surprisingly a great movie. I watched it fully like expecting to like not like it, and it was going to be a shit movie, but it was actually very good.
looks interesting.
It's beautiful. It's so well shot. It's very like explicit, so don't watch it if you're like under 18.
I'm
but,
gonna watch it with my mom.
depending on the family, you can do
Whoa.
it. Yeah, really depends.
Random article number 2. Good
Good
number, two, the only podcast. Don't
and
forget.
never forget.
Never forget.
Never remember.
Whoa.
Always
Always
forget.
forget. Patricia Cardoso.
Okay, can I guess?
Sure.
It's a pastry.
You want to take another crack at it? or-
It's an athlete.
Nope.
No, okay, I give up.
Colombian American filmmaker.
Okay.
First Latinx woman director to have a film included in the Library of Congress's National Film Registry.
Oh, what she make?
She made Real Women Have Curves,
Okay. True.
El Regalo,
Never heard of it.
The Toy Maker,
Never heard of it.
La Clave,
Never heard of it.
Meddling Mom,
Never heard of it.
Row,
Never heard of it.
Lies in Plain Sight.
Never heard of it.
There you go.
As you can tell, I've never heard of her work, but that's
You've never
pretty
heard of it?
Never heard of it. You know, I kept doing this. I went to a museum recently. Oh my god, dude! I saw a mummy. I saw a fucking mummy.
Hold
I feel like this deserves an episode of its own because I'll freak out. But
Okay.
I saw a mummy in real life, and it was so crazy, fucking life changing experience.
Do you remember his name?
Oh my god, no.
I'm assuming it's a male mummy.
It was a male, and I saw a woman too. But for her, it was like it was like a peasant woman basically. So it was like an older burial site where it was an Egyptian burial
They did
or
a worse
exhibit.
job.
That was, yeah, basically because she was poor. So she was like, there were mummies that were like properly processed and wrapped, and the other people were just kind of like laid down, and then the sand would do the preservation like over time naturally. So I saw those two types of mummies, and that was very cool. And I saw a bunch of tombs, and I went with a friend of mine, and I kept bothering her by saying, "Is he in there?" And I kept saying, I kept looking at. I saw sarcophagi. Every sarcophagi I walked up to, is he in there? But then I actually saw a mummy, and that took it all out. That was good now. And then I saw a really cool exhibit by this I guess like artist, because I was just gonna be like painter, but no, they do a lot more. But artist Emmanuel. Oh no.
No.
Kent Monkman.
Kent?
Yeah, they did. It was this like really hard hitting and very like beautiful exhibit on like his or their like interpretation of like native history, and like especially in regards to like colonial bullshit that happened to them, and just like kind of like reclaiming and like retelling that shit. And it was very cool. We like, it was like, we were walking through the museum, and it was like very loud. People were talking everywhere. In that exhibit, silent. Everybody just stood there and was just reading and like going through it. It was very powerful stuff. It
This
was
is a
good.
crazy art style.
Yeah, I borderline almost cried there. I was like, this shit's so cool. But yeah, mummies, fucking crazy. That person who was mummified was so tiny, and I was like, is that just like because
Is that the size that people were
or is that
back
the
in the
size
day?
people were? But I'm sure it's a bit of both. I'd be a giant. I keep thinking about that. It was like, man, if I lived like as I am now, like I don't know, 3,000 years ago, I'd be so much taller than everyone.
Average height of humans over time.
I think it's gone up. We're getting lankier, taller and lankier,
Mm.
and our brains getting bigger.
Some of us.
Big old brains.
Okay, you ready? I got facts.
All right, hit me. Educational podcast, good number 2.
This is,
What do you
this is
fucking do? You
very
need
small.
bigger glasses?
From 16, it's just loading. 1660, the average height. This is in centimeters, so it could be fucking anything. I don't
Okay.
know, was 162 centimeters.
Okay, that's like 5'9", I think.
162 centimeters?
Let me check.
No,
That's my guess.
it's gotta be like 5'6".
5'3".
5'3".
5'3". Holy shit.
So, average height was 5'3". Nowadays, it is around 177.
That's like 5'8", 5'6".
So, as a species,
Uh-huh.
we've grown by like 4 inches
That's crazy.
over time.
Over like 300 years.
Yeah. Should have drank more milk.